The United Kingdom is showing people huge amount of trouble. Canada is also making their policies stiff, especially for those who want to move with dependents. My question is, why does it have to be the UK or Canada? There are other countries you can move with your family, and this video is for you. Hello folks, this is your one and only Wakawaka Doctor. Always bring you the best gist when it comes to travel and migration. You know how we do it on this channel. All we do is to share information that has to do with living, working, moving, studying abroad. So long as it has to do with moving abroad, this is where you want to be. For those who are just watching me for the first time, I want to say all you need to do is turn on the notification bell so you don't miss a thing. Share this video, subscribe so you always want to get the gist about travel. And those who've always watched me and have loads of testimonials, I've received loads of testimonials every week. I want to say thank you very much. Two things that I always pass across before I start gisting you guys. Number one is that I'm not on WhatsApp and I'm not on Telegram. So if you do find anybody in the comment section saying that you should text them on WhatsApp or Telegram, it is not me. Number two is that a year ago now, I wrote a book titled Move Abroad by Force. The idea behind this book is to be able to help you move abroad on your own without employing any agent. So every information about traveling is in this book. Now, people are going to say, how am I going to acquire this book? How am I going to get this book? Every video I produce has a description box. Just click on the description box and you would have access to the link that would help you achieve or buy the book. If you want to contact me as well, look through the description box of this video and you would find how to contact me there too. Let's start by saying that there are several countries that would allow you move with your family, because I know that a lot of people want to move and they want to move with their families. The United States, the United Kingdom, Canada, New Zealand, Australia would allow you move with your family at once. Now, the bottleneck with these countries is that, number one, proof of funds is expensive. Well, let's even talk about tuition. Tuition for these countries is no joke. It is expensive. Then you now talk about proof of funds. Because you're moving with family, the proof of funds is going to be much, much more. So you understand. And that's why it's become much more difficult considering exchange rates, and the proof of funds that I've talked about. But now it's time for you to think wider and tell yourself, why are you moving abroad in the first place? Because think about it. Why does it have to be US? Why does it have to be Canada? Why does it have to be Australia at all cost? You need to ask yourself, why am I moving abroad? Am I moving abroad because I want a better passport than what I have at the moment? Am I moving abroad because I want a better future for my kids? Am I moving abroad because I want access to, basic amenities that I can't find in my home country? Am I moving abroad because I just want somewhere that is better than where I am at the moment? So long as where you're moving to is better than where you are at the moment, then you can move. It can also be the first step to the next point. So it doesn't have to be Canada when you can't afford it. It doesn't have to be UK when you can't afford it. These countries are changing their policies. Now, this video, I'm going to list several countries that would allow you move with your family and will not cost you as much as the 5 countries I've listed before. Okay? Number one is Finland. Finland, fantastic country. Number 2 is Sweden. All in the Scandinavia, but you will be able to move with your family as well. Another country that would allow you move with your family immediately is Germany. Germany, that's number 3, okay? Number 4, consider Netherlands, Denmark, Portugal. These countries are less expensive compared to the US, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and the United Kingdom. In Finland, for instance, tuition would usually range between 6,000 to 9,000 euros, and you can move with your family at once. And the good thing about Finland is that They can even offer you discounts, 30 to 90% discounts. Well, you need to write IELTS with respect to Finland, and you also have to know that you'll be moving with your family straight on. Proof of funds is depending on the number of people in your family, then that would determine how much you're going to pay. But if it's one person, it's 6,270 euros. So 6,270 euros per adult and half of that per child. So it's still less expensive when you compare to those countries I've mentioned before. Finland is fantastic. Portugal, I've made a video about Portugal and how you can move with your family to Portugal. Tuition in Portugal is between anything from like 1,000 euro, 800 euros to about 2,500, 4,000 euros, depending on your course and depending on the school. Portugal will accept second class lower. You don't need IELTS, and you can move with your family all at once. That is another golden opportunity. So Sweden, tuition in Sweden is usually between 7,000 and 9,000 euros. 7,000 and 9,000 euros. So why are you disturbing yourself with 19,000 pounds, 20,000 pounds? 7,000 pounds, 7,000 euros to 9,000 euros would pay tuition in Sweden. And in all these countries I mentioned, your spouse can work, your dependents can work, your children can go to school. The conditions are the same. You still have to look for work, you still have to try and get work, even if you move to the UK, even if you move to Canada. And that's why I always say that it's important for you to earn your skills and skills that you can monetize when you move abroad. Get a tech skill, handwork, plumbing, electrical works. I'm not just oh, I know how to cut hair, I know how to plait hair. That's not enough. Get a tech skill. Learn how to drive, because you can get a taxi and do a cab work, for the meantime till you settle down. Okay, get a professional license. In these countries, to be honest, you will need to learn the language as you integrate, as you continue to live there, and that would grant you, easy access to those jobs. So learning the language will come as you continue to live. But at the moment, learn skills that will be able to help you, okay, live in the country, earn money, and at least survive. So we've talked about Finland, we've talked about Sweden, we've talked about Portugal, Germany. Germany tuition is free. There are a few schools that have started taking tuition, but you still also have some schools where tuition is free. And you can move with your family as well. The only reason why I don't talk about Germany a lot on my channel is because of visa appointments in different countries. So I want you to think about it. I've got loads of videos talking about Denmark, talking about Netherlands, talking about Finland, talking about Germany, talking about Portugal on my YouTube channel. So all you need to do is just go through those videos and start. And stop thinking about the fact that, oh, I cannot move with my family, it must be the UK. No, think about these things. I hope this video has been able to help 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. And I hope that you would now start thinking outside the box and not stick to just the UK or Canada or US and try other opportunities. Till I see you again in another video, another episode, it's your one and only Wakawaka Doctor, and I'm signing out.